In a challenge that can only be described as unnecessary, we work towards the legend rank as we attempt a Hearthstone Nuzlocke, where the only rules are, there are no rules. Except, of course, these rules. The wheel will randomly select our deck. On a loss, the deck is removed from our list. If we upgrade from bronze to silver, we get to choose one of our decks to come back to our list, and we need to try to get as high rank as possible in the month of February before we run out of decks. Let's get into it. Hello, Snugglebugs. Welcome to today's Hearthstone Nuzlocke randomizer thing, where we are, we'll just take this back down for 1 second, in Diamond 2 with 3 stars. So we have 5 games, because we only have 2 decks, so either we win 3 or we lose 2. So I guess I can say pretty clearly that today is going to be our final episode of the series for the month of February. I hope you've been enjoying it, and without further ado, let's go hop right into this Mining Hunter, or Highlander Hunter, sorry. Okay, so we have the costume singer, a selected breeder, and we are against Mage, which, if they're Sith Mage, which we have not seen actually in a long time, admittedly. At least it feels like it's been a long time, but likely they're playing Lady Sith, so this could be painful. Now, if we were Warrior, we could try to armor up out of it, but we are not, so we will costume singer, we will probably play... Yeah, they won't probably be attacking your hero for a bit, so we'll probably select breeder into Wild Spirits. They might feel like they have to coin ping this, which... Oh, no, they're going to go value instead. Let us also continue to keep our draw engine going. Probably means next turn they're just going to play that. That seems like a weird coin into play, in my opinion. I think we're actually going to take the Thunderbringer instead. I don't know if that's the right call, but I think that's what we're going to... Like, obviously we did it now, but I think it's the right call in the long run. We have a 3, we have a 4... Heat Wave, sure. Seems odd to me. Like, I don't know about you, I guess watching. I'm not sure if that felt like a good play, honestly. Okay, that wakes up. Again, if they want to ping this, I'm kind of I'm okay with it. And impartial. We're going to Blade Master Arcani and just pick Spell at this point, kind of counter something that they play here. Now, yeah, I don't want to jump into conclusions, but that play definitely did not seem great to me, is all I guess I'll say. Okay, Vast Wisdom, this definitely doesn't seem... This seems like a real deck. I wonder if they just thought it was better to deal the 2 damage to my 1, or my 1/3. Okay, Shooting Star. Clears the board. I can see some value in that play, of course, and that one in particular. They have so many spells that Okani countering a spell isn't going to, like, hit anything probably super valuable, but just the fact that they will spend mana for no reason is really what we're doing there. Plus, this is the turn where they usually play something like a Cold Case, right? So this could be a light show deck, actually, playing things like the Vast Wisdom. Yeah, I'm okay with that counter, to be honest. Diggy Diggy Jar Jar do. So probably not Light Show. They're probably like a secret, like I said, Sith class, like spell mage. Oh, Gold Panner probably. We have the weapon, so the weapon can take out the 1/1. And we have enough mana that I think we Tram Mechanic, Gold Panner, Hidden Meaning, just to kind of keep up the pressure. Draw power, we have some base damage, really. This is kind of what it's used for since I don't have it buffed right now. If something dies, we'll have a good board, we'll get a minion hopefully from the Hidden Meaning, and we just kind of keep pushing the damage face. We probably will just use the weapon as well, in case we draw Hope of Kel'Thas or the Agrimar over the next couple of turns, right? Like, we don't want to waste the 3 damage. Sure. Okay, Reverb. I can get behind that, I guess. They're looking to draw some cards themselves. Give me my Hidden Meaning, please. What's this? Oh, it's a Battle Cry. Oh, Aralon. We don't have enough room for that right now, to be honest with you. We may... Is it worthwhile playing with Felderon now just to get the free base damage? I think it might be, right? And then we have the room for these, and then we just go face with everything. I mean, I'm sure there could be more, but they're not going to have a bunch of minions, so like the board clear potential of this isn't probably worth it. This obviously sets us up for a big lethal already, which will be on turn 7. If they do somehow clear a board, we have the refill plus hero power, so it's not like a huge end of the world. Plus, if this dies, we get effectively a 4 damage thing as well. So we kind of are playing into keeping the pressure on them constantly, which is kind of what Highlander Hunter does really well. It's just always having cards to play at any given time. Okay, they got the little secret. Sure. Probably their best secret here would probably just be Ice Barrier, right? Like, and don't get me wrong, Ice Barrier is pretty strong here, especially because they freeze 7 of our damage. So, oh, that wasn't Ice Barrier, I'm guessing. 3, 6, 9. We would have had 14, which wouldn't have been enough if it was Ice Barrier, Hero Power, maybe. Either way, that's another little victory for us. That puts us into Diamond 1. Yes. Okay. Did not expect us to get here. I know I've said that a few times, but here we go. I don't know why I picked Christmas music for this, but that's okay. As we go hop into some Mining Warrior. Shield block. Probably Craftsman's Hammer though. So we're against a Paladin that actually looks like they mulligan, so it's not going to be like in our previous video, hopefully, where the Paladin just leaves. They're going to keep trying now. They might be on their final boss. Like, it doesn't show us their rank, but they very well might be in it. We did redraw Shield block. Now, we could Shield Bash their face and set up for an Aftershock, but I don't think we're in that big of a rush to try to clear one minion. Where we have things like Aftershock, we most certainly can just sort of wait it out. Probably just play Shield block here versus the Bash to draw, try to get us some cycle. Yeah, like this to me is another good card. Like, you played a spell, so Aftershock on 2 is good. Hopefully they play 1 or 2 more minions. We can follow it up with either Craftsman's Hammer. Yeah, like, this is fine, but right? Because we'll just, I think Aftershock is still good enough here, especially since they do have that. I'm not even 100% sure if it is, but I'm going to play it just because we have a curve that we can kind of continue to follow here, either with the weapon or the Ignis, and then we have, you know, 5 drop into some 6 drops and things like that. So I think we're in an okay place. Yeah, this is what I admit was kind of afraid of, but it's okay. It's not the... Ooh, Pozic is only really good on 4, admittedly, so I think we just play that for now. You might even just coin Trial by Fire, just because. Trial by Fire, 1, 2, 3, hit, and value trade. Yeah, we might have a good little spot here. And we also have, if we really need to or want to, we have the ability to, like, bash Craftsman's Hammer, like with coin, or again, just Burrow Buster. Okay. Trading that means that that's 1 mana down this turn, which again I'll take as a win. If they want to play one of these, then that's good. Oh no, they're going to play Kaleidosaur instead, eh? Didn't get taunt. So, let me see. What's the value here? We can hit here, which makes this a 4/8. Which means it can survive all of it, plus it'll take care of the egg. I think that's actually where I'm going to go right now. Get us another minion as well. It won't clear the board, I guess, because the Divine Shield here won't pop. Yeah. Plus it gives them a 3/3. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe that wasn't the right play. But that's alright. They can play both the audio things here if they want to. Jeez. Yeah. I'm starting to second guess that play now. This might have just been better. They're going to give me the 2 audio bots. They must have reason. Oh, Keeper Strength, I bet. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. That does make that does make a bit more sense. We could just trade here, I guess. But I'm thinking we Trial by Fire. 1, 2. This is a weird one. I think we trade the 3-3 here, so that way this becomes a value trade on that end. There we go. Keeping their board clean with all their buffs is indeed importante. They've dug twice, though, so we have to keep that in mind. We can dig twice as soon as we get a little bit of breathing room. We have some draw engine that we can potentially keep alive, right, with things like the rush. Yeah. I might just bash that and maybe bash Kobold Miner Needle Rock Totem. Yeah, that makes sense. No, bash doesn't do it anymore, eh? Oh, Blast Charge will, though. Like that. Blast Charge. Then I get a couple digs. Diggy diggy jar jar do. Yep. Good. Okay, so we actually now have, we're kind of caught up to them. Not quite, I guess, because we still have to play the Kobold Miner. In digs, we have Deep Hold Geom, which is actually, well, it might not be as good now, but they're going to be buffing all of their stuff, I suppose. By +3/+3, but it is pretty good anyway. I mean, I feel like they have to play that, right? The earlier they play that, the better. Unless they have something that summons minions first or something. Like they might want a hero power, play it. Sure. Double trading the snake oil and then playing it? Okay. I mean, I still just have the ability to trade into both of these things, right? Which makes me think, what is the plan? Because we can Deep Home, Craftsman's Hammer, or we can, like, Forge Bellowing Flames and just clear. I think that's a good call. Because this allows us to have... Oops, should have maybe discovered first with this, but... it allows us to keep their board clean. I can just Kobold Miner here. This will give me our legendary, which next turn we could play the Ox, if we so desire. We have a bit of face damage. Like, what can we do next turn? We can play this, hopefully get some face damage or big minions. We actually have 11, 12, 13. We have lethal already. We don't anymore, I guess, but that's okay. Single, this might be the heal draw card one, perhaps. If they have, like, Shroomskivate to give this Divine Shield and Wind Fury, they can clear 2 of our big minions. Okay. With a little bit of just getting a random 2-drop. I still think we're just going to play the Ox. I mean, obviously Ox is better with Deep Miner Brand, but being able to just get 2 more big 8-cost minions on the board. If we get that guy that steals a minion too, we can steal their Burrow Buster and play it. Or steal the Steelhide Mold. Steal the Steelhide Mold. That made sense. Yeah, so I think that's what we're going to start with. See what our options are. That's probably not it. That's probably not it. Shoot, not great. Not great. I mean, this does have Rush, so we're going to have to wait and see what the second one is. Well, these are good. We may as well take the taunt, I guess. That is truly an unfortunate turn of events, to be honest here. I think we're just going to play the Deep Home Geode. 5. The thing is, if I hit here, it's going to go again, and it might just kill that. Can't bash that. I guess we just do this, I suppose. Yeah, that's what I was a bit afraid of, but that's okay. This is still okay. And we will then play our Needle Rock too. Bloop! Snow must just fall off my roof or something. I heard a noise there. I think this is good. This still it wasn't as good as I wanted that to be. Let's be honest, but it was okay. We got this behind a big taunt. They still have a few more digs before they get... And you know what? Honestly, Reborn Divine Shield is not good. They needed something that stopped us, right? So 8, 13, 14, plus the 16 damage. We have this. We're in a good place. Plus we have Forge, so we have Ignis into a 5 damage weapon. So okay. That's alright. That slows us down a bit. Oh, so does that. Wow. Or Kalthos? Yep, that gives them the 2. Alright. 4 Kael'thas could be strong. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I don't want to forge sanitize for later. Kind of want to... It's like this having Divine Shield now actually feels a lot worse than it did a second ago. We could bash. The only thing is again, sanitize hits our own minions. Well, Kael'thas could actually buff our opponent too, I believe. Let's see what. Okay, Ragnaros, boom, free rag. Let's go. If you play an elemental last turn, draw a card. Yeah, well, how many is this? 4? No rush. What do we get? What did we get actually? Divine Shield, Stealth, Battlecry, Reborn. Or whoops, Poisonous. Well, I think we just have to hit here, because why not? And then hope that they don't have their other Shroomskavate and things to buff this up. Wish I hit the 5/5. Because yeah, we're actually, weirdly enough, with only 23, with them having 11 health, we're not in a safe spot right now. Playing Taunt and Armor Up might have been the smarter thing to do. Like, yeah, Hand of a Doll. Shroomskavate for lethal. Well, I guess Shroomskavate wouldn't quite be lethal. It'd be 21. We're at 23. They are going face. Keep her strength. Okay, but doesn't get rid of my 6 damage here. Oh wait, no. Garden's Grace, really? And Shroomskavate. Okay, well, I mean, like I said, maybe I should have did something different. The taunt wouldn't have mattered, I guess. 36 health means the armor wouldn't have mattered. Not really sure. Maybe my sanitized, like, board clear plan was the only way I could have went there, but they're going to have it, I guess, if they had it. That kind of is unfortunate. Mining Warrior has obviously been one of our strongest decks, since we have to take it out. So now, for the rest of this video, it's really just, we're not even going to need to spin the wheel anymore. We just have Highlander Hunter left, and it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 more games if we make it maximum 4 more games. Okay. Our opponent is likely playing Plague Death Knight, which means our Reno stuff will become inactive, but that might not be the hugest deal in the world. We're going to be able to Greedy Partner, Coin, Pozic, try to put some pressure on. At least that's my current plan. Anyway, we draw a good redrop or something, we might delay that, but getting Pozic out super early puts us in a good spot. Okay, they're playing like Unholy, maybe. Maybe we're lucky there. Do we just Barrel of Monkeys if that's the case? And then we can trade. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. And the reason I traded this way, by the way, is because they have to attack with these in the turn or they die, so now they're kind of just forced to trade both of these in, right? Which isn't really an ideal play for them. Well, that's okay, I guess. Makes our Ozic maybe a little bit better. Ooh, nope. We don't have a way to take out this 3/4 is the problem, right off the hop. Ooh, you know what? I really did want to play the Pozic, but we need to get rid of that 3/4. So let's just, well, that's not an ideal. Coin does nothing. That was like not an ideal one. Especially because like they're building up these corpses to get like a big corpse bride out in a turn or two. I might be panicking just because they threw me off with their deck type. And it's our last deck of the challenge, so hopefully I'm not misplaying here because of that. Now this is going to burn the card on them, to be fair. And I was going to save the coin for Lorthamar. Obviously Airlorn here on 5 looks good, but burning a card is just feels so juice, you know? And we're probably going to coin out the Lorthamar to start doubling things. Yep. Fair. Again, I think this is just an easy Lorthamar, though, right? Yeah. I just saw Snowfall effect, so that was definitely this earlier. Bam. Let's go. And now, like, they're obviously going to want to play their other audio engineer before they kill Pazik. But that's a slow play. Alright. Sure. Getting both of these all... Well, I guess they're halfway through their deck because of the draw they had earlier. Reno is going to be huge for when they try to pull out, like, Corpse Bride into... Hopefully they overplay and go, like, Corpse Bride with the 10-10s into, like, both of their Corpse Giants or something. In order to... Bam. Thank you. Appreciate it. Fair. But also not, like, too bad. Sure thing. I mean, we could Hollow Hound, but, like, Aralorn I think is just better, and we probably want to kill this so he stops drawing so much, right? 16/16 Ragnaros, that's pretty strong. And we're going to play a monkey to just kind of, like, give them that taunt so they can't just kill this off the top. Unless they have another hardcore cultist, I guess. Ooh, yes, that rag should be good. Should be juice. I might be focusing... This might be one of those games with the opposite I've had with my Hunter where I go face, as if you've watched the challenge or seen the deck, right? And maybe I'm going a bit too board control heavy. This, at this point, could have hit face, what, once or what, just once so far? But still, 7 damage face might have been more worth it, but their draw engine, I think, is just too valuable. I do think that we just probably slam down an almost unkillable Ragnaros here, right? And then the turn after, if they try to play minions like wide, we have the Reno to sort of counter that. 7, probably trade into the 2/4, use this trade into the 2/1 if they don't do it for us. Keeps their board clean. The 1/1 here, if they keep a minion on board... They have a spell here? Oh, they do. Okay. That's fine. Gives them their 1/1 back. But this... Yeah, never mind. This is fantastic. This is ideal, actually. I mean, I didn't want my 7/1 to die because it could have hit face for 7, but, like, being able to clean the board and drop a 16/16 Ragnaros for free, like, without any contention is fantastic. Die, insect. Yeah, that makes sense. No? I must have thought it was wrong when I forgot about losing a diamond when I was thinking there's only 5 games max. Technically losing 1 deck and then getting all the way to legend. There could be 6 games in this video, if I get that far. I'm not. Ooh, nice. I'm glad I guess this wasn't me playing around it. I could have put Rag over in the right, I guess. Would have healed him a bit more. I don't see... Okay. Yeah, I mean, that works. You're going to heal another 6, and then you're going to get this back, and you can attack it again if you desire. I feel like attacking this to get 3 heal is worse than using it to try to shield you for 8, though, to be honest. So yeah, not attacking makes more sense. Although I will be just playing my 2020 Mukla, filling your hand with bananas. So, you know, it's probably not as big of a deal as it sounds. Alright, I just said I can't attack with that. And I don't have the monkey, because I already have a single taunt. So let's just use our mana. Probably should hero powered, maybe. Doing the math here at hero power where 2 turns might have mattered if they take out, like, our Mukla. These minions are so big. Okay. Chillfallen Baron. Sure. Yes, indeed. Let's, I mean, like I said, if they really play things, because, like, this is it. If they can't clear this, but they play taunts, we just Reno and hit face. Like, there's nothing, no ifs and or buts about it. Sure. Yeah, okay. I didn't think there was going to be much they could do. Like I said, there's no real wheel left. We're just going to be kind of going through it until we either get to legend, 1, 2, 3 more wins, or 1 loss, effectively. We will, in fact, play our Thornmantle Musician, and we will play the Wandering Monster, I think, on 2 versus 2 2/1s, because, like, ideally, if they have nothing better to do and they just hero power and try to go face, it'll give us a 3 cost minion, right? Which I think is pretty good. And then we'll probably just coin Posic on 3. Okay, so they are Excavate at least, which I will, again, play the Wandering Monster. I don't really think there's a reason to hit Pile of Bones, which is why I personally think Pile of Bones is a better card than some people give it credit for. Because, like, normally you'd be like, oh, that's a value trade, but since it comes back likely with a lot of the cards that are going to want to play, like they're going to do the trade here, play Cobalt Miner. Yeah, it just doesn't really make a lot of sense, right? So now I may trade into it this time, so that way when I have Posic, ooh, I'm kind of happy they decided to play that now instead of trying to get extra value from their thing there. But when we play Posic, well, actually, do I care if they? I might just trade into a 1/1 because I don't care if they trade into here, to be honest. Because if Posic dies, I just get the audio bots, right? Yep. Now, one of these are bound to go face at this point. Yes, thank you. Give me my 3-cost minion, please. See, that might have been a good reason to, whatever, to trade into that. Now, I'm just going to hit, and I'm going to pick minion, because they're probably going to play the audio bot here. And then I'll counter their audio bot. Free falling. And that can hero power take up my Posic now, which is still, like, I'm okay with that. That's a slow turn. Plus it's summon that gets me this. This is good. That's good. That's also really good, though. But I think for now, we're just going to play this out. Play our... Do we just get a 4/1 worm down instead? I think so. Then we go wide here. Because we have for like 8, 11, 13, 14 plus, you know, especially if we get super lucky and gives us like Wind Fury or something like that, would be really great. Sure, give us some plagues, that's fine. I mean, obviously it's not ideal with our Reno gameplay here. Never mind, that was, yep, that was silly of me to not see that coming. But that's alright, Camouflage Mount. It did give us Wind Fury, and I am going to trade and then double play. Now, hopefully they don't have Hollow Hound in their hands if they're playing it. That would be full heal and almost a board wipe. Obviously, I'm going to get the 3/3 Wind Fury at the end of this, but still wouldn't be great. Okay, reap what you sow. Hopefully they don't have another tomb, their second tomb trader already. Collapse! Oh my goodness, that was like the perfect treasure. That's truly unfortunate. Okay, well, no, I mean you can't see it all coming. You know what I'm saying? This is the best we can do right now. That was a good treasure. Now they might have had a different answer, which is why they played that, because they did target our Death Rattle first. So I'm assuming they had an answer, and we just. Like, they just got something that made more sense, right? Didn't want to use their second Tomb Trader already. Kind of thing. Sneaky Snakes. Sure. We'll probably Titan Forge Traps next turn. We don't really have a lot, actually, in our hand right now. To be honest, it would be great if we drew Lorth Thamar. Wake up. Wakey, wakey. I mean, Astalor is pretty good, too, to be fair. It's, see what we get. I like Cat Trick. Cat Trick can be good. I like Reason Trap? I don't really want to give them back any of these, though, right now. Well, we can kill everything but the Pile of Bones, but then Pile of Bones going back to their hand isn't really a big deal either. Guess we just take the Wandering Monster. And Oop, hero power. I guess we trade here. And I'm gonna play the Snicky Snake. I don't know if that's a good call or not. But we have, you know, Astalor we're gonna be trying to come out with soon. We're gonna try to hero power every turn. So that way, hopefully they don't get their healing. I mean, if they're gonna choose, they're probably not gonna choose the heal option this turn, right? I wouldn't think, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have a way to deal with that, though, so. What would be a way to deal with this? I can deal with one. This is just taunt. But yeah, I can't deal with this, so if I play a big minion, they're just gonna eat it. Oh, I feel like I almost have to still play this, though, right? It's just the rest of our game is going to be better because of it. We can't hold back until we draw an answer, right? And the worst part is, it's actually going to be, like, confusing for them, because if they do this and gain 7, they're actually potentially going to be losing it on, like, 20 when I get another minion later, so. Oh, they are doing the frost. Okay. Okay. Ooh, baby. That clears my board. Oh, okay. They're gonna keep this for... I guess that kind of makes sense. This is not enough because of... Oh, the weapon will make this enough to clear the Primus, though, right? Because we can... Yes, no. There's only 8. Wandering Monster makes it enough. Dude, we can kill this. But then their Primus will just eat my Neptulon. What do we have? What could possibly do it? Not that. That's for sure. So Neptulon, I think, is kind of what we have to do here. Similarly, we just punch, hit this one, and then hit this one, I guess. Unfortunately, we don't have quite enough to take out the Primus. Obviously, they're just gonna eat this and gain 7 health, but again, not much we can do. We're trying to hope to get like King Crush out here with 16/16 charge, or draw into a Faithful Companion to do something similar. Yeah. Anyway, I think we're playing that right. Even Thelderon the Lost being now a 6/8 is pretty strong here. Now they're gonna have a 7/16 though that can attack. To be fair, like now their Primus can go off if we don't deal with it. Excuse me. And they've dug enough. Hat trick. Down with the sheep. Sheep. I didn't realize they dug that much, but yeah, I guess it makes sense. They played both of these. They played 2 kobolds and I think 1 Reap What You Sow. Is that maybe what they've done? Howling Blast. Bam. Bam. Yeah, this hurts. This hurts, I'm not gonna lie. We need something big, something good. Something like, I guess, a Ragnaros. I mean, it might not actually be good enough, strangely, but it is good. I think we just punch... Oh, they can take this, though, can't they, if they have Ruska? Shit. That was a mistake. I'm gonna keep this stealthed for that reason. Yeah, shoot. That might have been a mistake. Well, it's not, again, there really wasn't anything else I guess I could do. That's right, right. Oh, to bring back the Primus. Yeah. Eat that up. Gain 9 more health. I think this is just the end of the run, everybody. I mean, I don't want to call it before it's too late, but they've just healed too much. 24, like I said. See, King Crush is only 16, 20, 22. No, because I can't even hero power. Plus, they're going to gain more from this. Yeah. No. I think it was a good run. I got it in my head after we went on a bit of a streak that we might have been able to, you know, make it maybe all the way to the end, and maybe I misplayed a bit. Let me know your thoughts. See if I made mistakes, but I feel like I played well. Overall, I'll give my thoughts while they're finishing up, because they could just beat me here, I think, or basically beat me here, is that we didn't expect, for a while, didn't expect to even make it to Diamond 10 with the challenge. Diamond 5 was really our pushing it goal, so the fact we got all the way to Diamond 1, jumping around in decks. Now, I know the last few, because we've only had a handful, haven't been. We've been playing more meta decks, which we knew was going to happen, and we were kind of trying to see. I admit I wasn't expecting Highlander Hunter to be our final deck. I mean, I know it's good. Hunter's always good, but I expected Paladin to last me a bit longer and things like that. So let me know what your thoughts are on this challenge down below. I guess there's really no sense for me to really play this out, but give them the benefit of beating me. For all I know, this is their Diamond 1 to Legend game, and we're just going to go with that. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are down below. For the month of February, it was a pretty interesting ride, I have to say. We were only 3 wins away from getting to Legend, which, again, way further than I thought we'd make it. So I've had some people commenting about how they didn't think we were going to get this far either. So maybe just let me know again on your thoughts of the whole series, where you thought we'd end up. Maybe improvements if I decide to try this again, or anything of the sort. Yeah, okay, as I said, I wish they would just get it over with. We might make a recap video separate, so doing it at the end, or maybe we'll just make a community post or something, depending on what people are interested in, to talk about our, games. Yeah, see, we're technically now, we'd have 4 more wins, so I'm still going to try to get to Legend, probably off camera, just so there's only a few days left before the end of the month. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are, what you'd like to see, and at least probably for March, what we'll probably do is switch back to, especially with the new cards coming, switch back to sort of more regular, just deck highlight gameplay and stuff like that until things settle, and I'll take the feedback into consideration for a potential further series. But thank you very much for staying along with me for the ride. It's been a ton of fun. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one.